Hails and horns, everybody. Welcome back to the Abyss. I'm Matt Zagala. I know it's been a while, but I'm back, and I got a big old fat stack of black metal for you. So let's dive in and check this shit out. All right, like I said, I got a really big stack of black metal here that I've picked up over the last few months. Some of it from Blasphemous Records, Paragon Records, Head Split, and a couple little onesies and twosies that I've picked up. 3 cassettes, big old stack of CDs. Let's take a look at this first one. All right, so starting with the cassettes. When I talk about this band, for those that haven't heard of them, when I throw out terms like symphonic black metal, I know a lot of people are going to get turned off pretty quickly. Keep in mind, albums like the Night Vargrov right there on the wall there for one. I think they do it better than almost anybody. The first couple Emperor albums as well. If you're into that sound, but not the overly done like Dimmu Borgir or what have you, definitely give this one a listen. I think I got this one from Head Split, but I'm not 100%. This is Naxul with Black Seed. This is an EP from 1998 that was repressed. I'm not sure what year they did it, on cassette. Kind of gave it a facelift with the art. Love that. Kind of the cross like serpents. Pretty sick. If you look on the cassette, I believe that kind of phoenix looking thing was the original artwork for the first pressing. But yeah, really sick stuff. Yeah, there's that was on the original cover, I believe. Really, really good symphonic black metal. J card all black on the inside. Again, keep in mind, Vargrov, the first cut like 2 emperors, and that's kind of what you get here. Kind of like a really good successor to that style from Emperor that I think Naxul and Vargrov do an excellent job of carrying forward and making better, in my opinion. But yeah, Naxul, Black Seed, from the black metal side, very second wavy, very gritty, dissonant, and just the thundering blast beats, and then all of a sudden it'll cut into like a break to a nice, keyboard melody and stuff. I mean, they do a great job of mixing it all together. Again, if you like Emperor, I'd say early Emperor or Vargrov, definitely give Naxul a shot. I believe this band's from Australia. I probably should have done some homework, but yeah, Naxul, Black Seed, definitely check this one out. Everything will be linked up as always. All right, these next 2 cassettes, I'll kind of run them together because they are kind of related. If you like your black metal, old school, do it yourself, just gritty, dissonant, evil as shit, second wave style, then these releases might be for you. First up, we have the OMB Alianza, which I know I butchered that, from Ecuador. This is the one-man band or one-man black metal alliance release. It's a 3-way split. Brood and Black from Kentucky here in the United States, who you guys know I'm a huge fan of. And then you have Unholy Christ and Lamento Funebra, I think is how you say that. I'm sorry, it's 2 really good, really nasty black metal bands from Ecuador. This was put out on 4PL Records. I think it's limited to only like 66 copies. Sick ass artwork. I mean, you know what you're getting in for just by looking at it. It's just on a plain Jane tape, nothing fancy. Again, very underground label with 3 very good underground bands. One being Brood and Black there in the middle, one of my favorite black metal acts. Again, all out of Ecuador, 3 very good bands. I think each band did 4 tracks, but yeah, it's all kind of the similar vein in that it's very raw, very primitive black metal. If you like your shit nasty, raw, and satanic, then this is a release for you to check out. I don't know if they have more copies available. I'll look at Blasphemous Bandcamp, and I'll look at 4PL as well, and link up wherever I can find copies of this left. Again, one-man black metal alliance out of 4PL Ecuador, from 4PL PLP, 4 people. I don't know what that is, but really good underground label out of Ecuador. Definitely check this shit out. Also with that, one of the Brood and Black releases that I finally got my hands on, Black Unholy Mass. And again, very do-it-yourself, all hand-drawn type of stuff here from Brood and Black and the record label Blasphemous Records that the one man from Brood and Black runs. Simple, no frills. You get what you get with this. Again, the original copy is, it's all like hand done, or like, you know, print out style. There's your J card. Got some kind of write up and flyer here on the other side. Again, it's very, very do it yourself, very cool. And again, just raw, unforgiving, punishing black metal, the way it was done in the early years, and the way I prefer my black metal. So if you like just ridiculously, again, raw, lo-fi, satanic as shit, go check out Brood and Black. Go check out Blasphemous Records. Go check out OMB Alliance out of Ecuador, featuring Brood and Black. But yeah, that's it. We got the raw cassettes out of the way. Let's move into some CDs. All right, shifting over to the CDs. This first one is definitely high up on my my enjoyment list from this whole stack. This is a German black metal band that I blind bought on Paragon Records. I thought the artwork was cool, and the band is Midnight Callings with the album Pilgrims of the Black Hole. Kind of cool scenery there, kind of, you know, medieval looking stuff. Really solid album. You can see it's only 4 tracks. It's from Into Dungeons Records. It's not one I'm familiar with. Definitely will be looking to see what else they put out. Yeah, Midnight Callings, what do you get here? Very cave-like primitive black metal. You know, it's got tons of reverb. The drums are just damn pummeling. It's relentless. It never really lets up. Very, very visceral vocals. Very gritty, you know, kind of on the deeper side, but not quite like a death metal growl. Tons of reverb, everything else. Just gobs of dark, evil atmosphere. If you like raw black metal or just second wave black metal, definitely check this band out. Midnight Callings, if you have not. This is their second full length from 2016, and I think they put out an EP last year, so I'm going to try to hunt that down. Hopefully Paragon's got that one as well. And again, taking a chance on something for $4 or $5, you can't beat it. But yeah, just evil fucking sounding black metal. This is kind of where I strive to get my project going to one day. But yeah, this is killer stuff. Definitely check them out from Germany. Wow, I'm sorry guys, I've been battling a cold, so hopefully my isn't too annoying. But let's see what else we got. All right, this next band don't really need to spend a whole lot of time talking about. Drowning the Light. Of course, everybody knows this. Great Australian, just satanic, vampiric type of evil raw black metal. This is called Splits and CDs Collections from 2013. You can see there on the bottom. But I kind of think this might be a bootleg. I didn't see this one on like Metalum or anything, so maybe I need to do a little more research, or maybe it had a different name at the time. But yeah, just kind of a compilation album. Has a ton of music on it. You can see how many tracks. Just was that, 16 tracks. Crazy. But yeah, everybody knows or should know Drowning the Light by now. Just very raw, kind of desolate black metal. You know what you get with those Dark Adversary bands. Very raw, kind of bleak, and just they're disgusting, and I love it. But yeah, don't really need to talk about it too much. But yeah, I need to look into this though, because even when you look at it, you're not going to be able to see it. But even like the word quality is pretty blurred out. Like, looks like it's just a crap copy. So this could very well be a bootleg. Not real sure, but I only paid $4 for it, I think. So can't complain too much. It's a band I don't have a lot of in my collection, but I do listen to them. So either way, I'm stoked. It's a lot of black metal on there for $4, so can't beat it. All right, next up we have Blood Arv with Soul Collector, The Thousand Years Tale. This band is from Denmark, so some Danish black metal. And if you look at this cover, pretty much outlays what you're going to get. You can see the snowy, cold, isolated, kind of bleak life outlook type of look to it, and that's exactly what you get in the music. Very lo-fi, kind of, I don't want to say bedroom black metal, because that's definitely going to turn people away from it, but think of bands like Lucifugum and Varden from Italy, and that's kind of the sound you get here. It was a 3-piece at the time. They have, I believe, Hool on drums. Hugin, I think, does like guitars, bass, or no, guitars and vocals. And Zaz does like the female vocals, and I think maybe bass or one of the guitars. I'm not sure. yeah. Think Lucifugum, think Varden if you're into that kind of not really depressive, suicidal black metal, but definitely in that vein. Like there's some really slow, somber sounding stuff in here. But yeah, it's all very primitive, visceral. I love the vocals. The female vocals adds kind of a cool, different twist on it. But yeah, Blood Arv. If you're looking for something a little bit different, maybe go check this out. I think I got this one on Paragon for $5, so can't pass that up. Thousand Years Tale, Soul Collector, Blood Arv. Some Danish black metal. Check it out. All right, so definitely shifting gears a little bit from, the Blood Arv was more, low, well, definitely they're all lo-fi, but kind of that bleak, almost depressive sound like your Vardens of the world. This one, very different in where they come from. This is a Portuguese black metal band, and also very different in sound. Gives me some very, very old school Dark Throne vibes, and I'll kind of get into that in a second. Gonna butcher the name. I don't speak Portuguese. Morte Incandescente with Your Funeral, and a little bit no nonsense type black metal, man. Again, very very good. And the reason I say if you like early Dark Throne, you might like this band. It's not because they're just like a carbon copy clone. It's more of their wide variety of influences that they put in their music. Similar to Dark Throne, you get those punk riffs every once in a while, then it switches to like a really dissonant, black metal groove. Then it kind of falls into like a traditional heavy metal vibe, a little bit of thrash, a little bit of death. That's kind of the vibe I get with this band. This was actually a freebie promo from Paragon Records, but he was kind enough to send all the tray art and the book and everything. I'm definitely going to be checking more into these guys because, again, I got a very serious kind of old school Dark Throne vibe for them. The vocals are fantastic. Just ideal black metal vocals for my taste. Is very, very solid all the way around. The track Feeble Corpse, I think, was the one that sold me on this band. This one came out in 2003 and was their debut full length. I think they have 6 or maybe 5 or 6 full lengths and a bunch of splits and stuff out. I will be tracking the rest of their stuff down. It was that good. Yeah, out of the whole stack, that might be my favorite so far, outside of like the Brood and Black stuff that I've been listening to forever. But yeah, definitely check out Morte Incandescente. That's way off, but hey, I got a couple more here for you. We'll call it a day after that, but let's see what we got. All right, so for those of you that aren't into the super raw underground type stuff, those other releases might not be for you. This one is definitely a much more produced, less lo-fi, modern black metal. It's even got some really great like guitar solos and lead work. Vocals are pretty good, more on the higher pitch end, not like shrill, shrieky, but they're still raspy, but a higher pitch, kind of like some of the Dark Funeral albums. If you're into bands like Malachim, Dark Funeral, you might actually really enjoy this. Kind of think those with guitar solos and leads. Probably going to butcher this name. Goliard with Iconoclastic Hymns from 2017. This is the band's debut full-length album. They are from Colombia. So some more badass South American black. Yeah, this is super hard to see even in person. So with all the glares and posters, it's probably not helping. Yeah, it was super good, man. Again, if you like kind of early Dark Funeral, I don't know if I said Dark Throne earlier, I meant Dark Funeral if I did, or Malachim, bands like that, definitely check these guys out because they are fast, aggressive, intense. Every once in a while, kind of bordering Black and Death with just how the song progresses, but they're definitely just, there's really nothing there to see. Just kind of muddy looking artwork. Yeah, again, if you like that fast, pounding, Malachim, Dark Funeral type of black metal. Again, with some very impressive lead work. I was not expecting it, and they just kind of went from this super pounding black metal track into this ripping lead, kind of threw that heavy metal influence in there. Yeah, really good stuff. Again, almost Black and Death at times, but very, very good modern black metal. Goliard. These guys are from Colombia again. This is their debut from 2017. Iconoclastic Hymns. Definitely go check this one out. You will not be disappointed. I got 2 more here for you, and we'll wrap this up. All right, kind of keeping in a similar vein as that Goliard or Goliard, however you say that. This is another recent black metal project. A little more a little more recent than that one. This is a band I showed. It might have been my last Paragon Records update that I did. I enjoyed that release so much that I got back on there, and they actually had an EP of theirs. Good thing I don't have 1,000 subs, because this covered get the old demonetized hammer real quick. But this is Bog of the Infidel with the EP from 2013, To Corrupt Your Sons and Lust After Your Daughters. So yeah, very nihilistic looking, crazy, corrupt black metal. These guys are from Rhode Island here in the States. I think the one that I showed before was the Arms of Suicide, something like that. Their newest album, full length. Again, this one's the EP from 2013. They do have a demo and their first full length out that I am trying to track down. Looks like this might be on Eternal Death, I think is the name of the label. But yeah, really good modern black metal, man. It's a little bit more clean, but it still has enough of that raw feel to it to, you identify quickly exactly what this is. Great use of guitar leads, mixed out kind of like Goliard, to where it's not the same old cookie cutter shit. Every once in a while they break it up with a cool solo or like a lead riff on top of it. But yeah, really good. Very nasty vocals, very kind of that cave-like haunting, chilly, old school chilly. Yeah, I guess cold is what I meant to say, but old school black metal vocals over top of a really solid, blistering modern sound. Again, that's Bog of the Infidel. Definitely check these guys out. Not boring, not cookie cutter. I said the lead guitar, very good. Vocals are amazing, and this thing just pummels you in the face. Got one more CD left to show, and we'll wrap it up. All right, last but definitely not least, this album, yeah, this one's really good. It's definitely up there. It's going to get a lot more spins before I put it on the shelf. That is for sure. Again, completely blind bought this based on the artwork and the song titles, that kind of stuff. Really kind of hit me as just like a really demonic, just pummeling black metal, and that's exactly what I got. This is, I'm going to butcher this, man. Unholy Crucifix with Ordo Sevorium Satanae. This band started out in Norway and surprisingly moved to the United States, I think California, which is kind of an odd progression. But yeah, Norway in the beginning, now here in the States. Yeah, again, this is Ordo Sevorium Satanae by Unholy Crucifix. I absolutely love the aesthetics, the artwork. You got kind of like I don't even know, some kind of crazy, like almost Asian looking demon with like a warrior who has another demon behind him. Artwork is absolutely insane. The camera will not do that justice. But yeah, very nasty stuff. Put out on Nuclear War Now, so of course. But yeah, again, very fast, riffy. There's some like old school metal riffs. There's some thrashy riffs, but it's all very dissonant and just disgusting, man. The title track is killer. Rotten Angel was sick. Actually, this whole thing, front to back, is just a ripper. Definitely go check this out if you like that old school, just pummeling black metal. The vocals are absolutely insane. There's parts of this where there's like a swirl, like a flange effect with like 2 or 3 maybe different voices. It gets a really just possessed, demonic sound to it. But yeah, Unholy Crucifix. Definitely check these guys out if you like traditional, just fast, pummeling black metal. Very second wavy, very demonic sounding. Ordo Sevorium Satanae. I cannot talk today. I apologize. But yeah, definitely go check this one out. I really appreciate everybody sticking around. We're well up over 500 subs now. I still have a package that's getting bounced around the country like crazy, that as soon as it gets here, I'll be doing some sort of giveaway for 500 subs. So definitely look out for that. I got some mystery boxes coming in, all kinds of good updates coming. But yeah, Hails and Horns. We'll see you soon.